Okay, let's explore this area. No, I'm not. I'm not resting here. Not unless we desperately need to. That could be useful. That could be useful. Might be too much. Well, if you want some red meat, I just found it. You don't. It's alright. Baxon, please take the... I should be wearing this, shouldn't I? Ah, it's that or the light. I'd rather be able to carry a little more. Yep. Oh, hello. This is a one-handed blunt weapon. It is not as good as the one I have. And it's Dwemer. I'm leaving it here. Huh. This feels like a dead end. We'll have to go back. Honestly, officer, it would be really quite useful if you could do something about those. Alright, let's go back. Actually, which way did we come from? This way, right? I don't think I checked those. Ooh, glass. This is locked. All of these seem to be quite empty. Now, glass I'll take. No interest in the ebony. It may have some interesting properties. Nothing that I can divine from just looking at it. But it's also heavy and illegal. So let's not. I'm thirsty. Problem solved. Oh, I see you. Interesting. Hello! Have you seen a Dwemer cube I could use? Defective scroll of light. Oops, I was a bit too close to that one. Fortunately, the trap itself was not particularly dangerous. Where do you come from? You come from better Dwemer interiors. Well, I don't think we have access to that other side. So this is a dead end. Locked. Trapped, but not within reach of the trap. That is good. It looks like I really need to go all the way back this way. Oh, but hang on. I have a little bit of magicka left. 10 to 25, it's not amazing, is it? Also, I seem to be... That might be from the illness that I got. Okay, this is not where I thought I would end up, but this is good. This is very good. It's taken us back to where we started. Okay. We still have the upstairs to explore, and these two rooms were locked. If the locks are not too strong, I might be able to open that. And so I have. No one here? Gorapon, interesting. Hey, that is extremely useful. That's heavy and maybe not that amazing. And that is the other door that I... Oh, it's open from that side. The magic of doors. Okay. Is that... That looks like cobweb. Very, very thick cobweb. A large cooked krama egg. Thank you. For all intent and purposes, this seems to be in their kitchen. Don't touch my bread. Touch my bread, I cut off your fingers. Well, hopefully the owner of the bread is not around. Boss locked himself in the storage room again. Ask Tylus for the spare if you need something. How... That's pretty locked. I saw a journal, didn't I? With that name. So maybe I've missed... Hopefully there's the key there. Because the scrolls that we got might help. But it seems to me the lock was particularly sturdy. Perhaps I should train again soon. You want to do it now? Just a quick hour. So I don't completely forget. Here we go. I think the journal I saw was somewhere in the bedroom area. There are barracks. I saw it somewhere. Oh, no, it was in that dead-end room, I think. So, this way? This is locked. How locked? Too much locked. Don't want to destroy my mace trying to bash the door. Right. I guess it wasn't here. Oh, no, it was. Here. The excavation goes smoothly, or rather smooth enough. Quito assured me that his crew would take the utmost care in making sure each and every chamber would remain untouched. At the first sign of cave-in, those buffoons took their picks and dug straight through one of the chambers. Fortunately, these ruins are remarkably sturdy, even if the floor plan seems purposely obtuse. Oh, to think what secrets lie just beyond those. But I want a key from you. Oh. Oh, fortunate indeed. Okay, from here that should be simple enough. In that storage room I'll find the so-called Crito person, who is the leader of the operation. It might be a good idea to go in there not completely exhausted and with poison applied to my weapon. Yep. Am I hungry? I am actually a little peckish. Alright, let's catch our breath. Everyone is healthy. Maybe I can heal Arvis out just a little bit. I don't have a whole lot of magicka. Not enough space, but if we go like just a few at a time, there we go. You ready? It would be ideal. Oh, I'm overburdened? How come? What is it I picked up that suddenly makes me overburdened? Baxon, please help me. Did I remove my thigh bag? I did not even. Still here. Okay. Thank you, Baxon. Let's do this. Oh, skeleton. I don't like that. I don't like that. One bit. But we managed. Boss Creto is no more. Are you sure you don't want me to give you your arrows? There we go. Look what I found. Curious little artifact. What could be its purpose? Yes, we should go back to Hasfat. Want to take a look around here? Dwemer scrap armor. Interesting. That actually could be useful for me. It's clearly been made from repurposed pieces. Ooh. Anvil. That is really, really good. Arvisa, you want me to fix your armor? I can. You don't care. Ah, well. And more moon sugar. Yeah, Paxson, I'm sorry. I know I just... hello, wolf. I know I just gave them to you, but I'm gonna need those hammers again. Dwemer scarab plans. How curious. We'll keep them and read them later on. I don't think I've damaged my armor all that much. Might as well just give me all the weapons, all the armor, that's it. Let's see what I can do with those. Glorious song. Could it be that we've learned so much? What? Up, we'll transfer everything that is unused. Oh, that's what I thought. Yes, the helmet I picked up matches the cuirass that I have. She's level 9, well done. That is more than me, though we reached level 4. That's pretty good. I have to do something about that. I'm afraid we'll have to go to a shrine. That is the only way I know to restore my attributes, at least for the time being. Thank you, Paxson. I'll give you... You might not be able to carry all of it. Just take what you can, okay? Ah, you're a trooper. Well, let's get out of here. No. No, don't do that. I have the key. I had the key. Come on. And so we are heading back to Balmora. We know the way. That nasty necromancer is probably still dead. You never know with necromancers and their mockery of life and death alike. Whew. The Alit has walked away, it seems. No, it has not. The guard is still on duty. Well done, guard. I hope you're happy with the 1,000 septims you pocketed. Okay, this should be smooth sailing all the way to Balmora. We have clear skies, at least no storm. We're fine. If we had terrible weather, we could have stopped by the Imperial Fort just to seek shelter. But I think we're fine. You
Another
see?
hopeless fool.
Really? Where?
I have this one.
You do?
They never learn. I have this one.
You do?
I have this one. Onwards.
Okay, let's just keep going. Okay. Yep. Have you spotted a bat? We have all the tiny moths. There's a big moth. The bat flew away just as well. Just as well. Uh-oh. We're going to have a bit of a traffic jam on that bridge, aren't we? That's good. Keep going, keep going. Oops. Oops.
What?
What? What are you so surprised? Hello. Fighters Guild. Let's go. Let's give Hasfat his cube. His toy. I need all the information I can get on the Sixth House and the Nerevarine. I think it is worthwhile to work with Caius Cosades for a while. And I like the idea of using the means of the Empire. There's no door. There's no nothing. That is worrisome. Let's try that. But yeah, using the means of the Empire to help me help my people, heal the land, and all that. When was it I started not being able to touch things anymore? It's a bit weird. You do?
Onwards. I have this one.
What do you want
They
to...
never learn.
They don't need to. Let's go in. It's me, stranger Midnabi. I've been here before. Hello, Kaga. You moved up here.
Grace's friend.
I'm not even talking to you, so... You know. Hey, Asfat.
Oh, please.
Have you done that
By
little
all
favor I
means,
asked?
ask me lots
I
of
did.
questions.
With Arvis's help. Perfect. Just what I was looking for. Just let me take this Dwemer puzzle box. And then I'll tell you what Caius will want to know about the Sixth House and about the Nerevarine. By the way, the inscription on the box seemed to be the direction for setting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. If you're interested after you've delivered your report to Caius, come back and maybe I'll have a key you can take back to Arkham then. No, I have no interest in plundering Dwemer ruins, but do tell me about the Sixth House. House Dagoth is the sixth house, the lost sixth house. In the First Age, House Dagoth betrayed the other great houses during the War of the First Council and was destroyed for their treason. I can answer any question you have, but I'll also give you some notes to give to Caius, and recommend some sixth house references you should read, such as The War of the First Council, Saint Nerevar, Nerevar Moon and Star, The Real Nerevar. Okay. What about the Nerevarine? The Ashlander believe a reborn Nerevar will unite the Dunmer against the Outlander invader and restore the ancient Dark Elven nation. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Nerevar is a legendary hero and saint of the temple, but the temple denies the prophecy and persecutes heretics who believe in the Nerevarine. Tell Caius that Sean Gra Musgrove would be a better person to ask about the native faith and superstition. Very well. Dagoth Or was the leader of the extinct sixth house, House Dagoth, the traitor house destroyed in the War of the First Council. Dagoth Or is the evil, immortal enemy of the Tribunal Temple cult. The temple blames Dagoth Or and his hosts for all the evil that beset the Dunmer and Morrowind. Dagoth Or dwells in fiery cavern beneath Red Mountain, served by his skin and legions of monsters. This goes with what we've observed in the Gracelands, indeed. House Dagoth was the sixth house of the 7 Dunmer great houses. Nothing remains of the sixth house. Its members were all slain or adopted into other great houses following the treason in the War of the First Council. Their clan stead was called Kugorun. Don't think I've had the pleasure. Tell me about Arvessa. I see you came to a mutual deal with her. By the way, Brian Armingers are agents of Vivek, and in turn it is difficult to predict their intentions. Yes, I should be careful. Well, thank you. I've already repaired everything I need to repair. Arvessa, you're following me?
So Haspat delivered on his word, and we now have all he knows about the sixth house. I admit, I was expecting more than just a small piece of paper, but maybe there's more to it. Can I see that note?
Sure, you've worked for it. Vivek, nothing useful for my mission. Nothing I don't already know, I mean. Interesting subjects for an Outlander to be poking their nose into. Dangerous, even. Who is this Caius? Okay, I am new to this blaze and spy business. I do not think I should reveal who Caius Cosadis is, at least until I know more about her. Is an old scholar down on his luck. He's trying to uncover what's going on in Morrowind. Really? He must be well connected to be friends with someone like Hasfat, yet I don't know why an Outlander is so interested in our problems. He wouldn't be the first one to go chasing after Ashlander fables or the Sixth House. I am more curious about what he discovers. Maybe we could extend our arrangement. Well, I am very curious about what he discovers too, so... But why? I know why I want to know, but why do you want to know? I trust you enough. Allow me to explain. I was sent on a mission by the Grand Marshal of the Buoyant Armingers to investigate this strange object we call ash statues and find out their connection to the Sixth House. They appear to be spreading along the coast, but we're not sure how. True, I do know of these, and I know we have to take them to Aldrin. Naturally, I went to Balmora to see if House Lalu knew anything. They only dodged my questions, not out of the ordinary. After that, I asked around the corner clubs and eventually learned that Hasfat. Now here I am, still no closer than when I started. You could help change that. How could I help you? By continuing your work for this Caius, I am willing to bet whoever we meet, could know about what I'm looking for. If Outlander's colors are anything like Telvanni, they won't stop until every scrap is collected. I can help with that too, if you wish. Have you made a decision? Our goals align, so yes. And she hasn't been trying to convert me to the temple. I can handle myself, as you know, and perhaps my own mission may aid you. There's one more thing I wanted to say before we move on. What is that? I wasn't sure of your intentions when we first met, so I did not give you proper courtesy. I believed Hasvat may have betrayed our deal, or you were sent to take the cue and run. All wrong, of course, I promise. I'm not as stiff as I seemed. You couldn't have known that. I see the wisdom of being suspicious. I know, but I couldn't let that linger between us. That was all I had to say. Oh, and call me Vess. All of my fla do, ready when you are. Excellent. Well, I have some arrows you might like. Paxson, will you give me Vess's arrows back? In fact, you might be interested in some of that armor as well. I was gonna sell most of it, but if you like it, you're welcome to have it. So I'm gonna take the weapons from you and the clothes. Right, I don't know if you find any of these useful. I have repaired them. They're all in excellent conditions. I believe I will have this one particularly good, I think, if we're caught in an ash storm. You can have those if you like it. You can have this one as well. I couldn't carry it myself, but if you like it, you should have it. I don't know if you like to wear these pants. They're pretty nice, honestly. And if you like gloves, you can have any of those. Just pick the ones you want. Right. Let's see. You don't care about the yellow glove. That's fine. I believe you don't care about the purple glove. You like the blue glove. You're welcome to it. Can't tell which. No interest in the pants? No interest in the pants or the boots or the shirt or these pants. Oh, you already have a neck wrap, but you like this one. I mean, keep it. It's yours. There's your name on it, so you like the Nord Chieftain boots. They're yours. You like the braces. You like the scarf. You do not care for the Dwemery pauldron. This is what you're using. Okay. And you're using all of these. Weapon-wise, you like the bow. I'll leave you the bow. And you have a battered spear. Spear 200, 1/6. You might like this one. It's not better. Truthfully. Okay. Well. Argentine must have been massive when the Dwemer were still around. Yes. We didn't even explore all of it. Some of it was blocked by lava, that sort of things. Tell me about the Armingers. We're devoted to Lord Vivek, but you'll see soon enough how we operate. All you need to know is we're much wittier than those ordinators. Honestly, that's not particularly hard. Alright. Off we go then. Paxson, can I ask you to please carry... There isn't much really. I should carry those myself. I really should carry those myself. Well, let's just make it to... What's the name of the smith there? Wayne. Hopefully, if I... No, that's not what I want. This is full. Some of these I can't open, apparently. I'm sorry, Paxson, I will need your help. Alright.
Anytime you're ready. Just don't keep me waiting.
Sure.
If you want something, time to talk.
Wow, she is charming, isn't she? Paxson, come a bit closer, buddy. Thank you. Hello again, Wayne.
How can I be of service to you?
Well, I thought you might like this.
An honor, Outlander. Tell me what you need and I'll try to help. How can I be of service to you?
Ooh, that one's pretty valuable. I'm not even going to barter for this one. Oop. I meant to say 31. 31 is okay, I knew it.
The pleasure is all mine, Outlander.
Well,
Partner with me?
also this is a short blade, so it might be better than my sickle. Though actually the sickle is sturdier. And since I'm not using it to fight anyone, I'm happy to have a sickle that will last longer. Maybe Arvisa would like that. Or that. Who knows? But we don't have it. Alright. Things are a little bit lighter. Yeah, I figured. Let's go to Gaius.
My Grace's friend.
Oh, she was talking to her. That's the only explanation. Beneath Red Mountain, Lord Dagoth sleeps, but when he wakes, we all shall rise, and the dust will blow away. Serve your lord Dagoth Ur, the sixth house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory. Who are you? Dagoth Ur is the lord and father of the mountain who sleeps, but when he wakes, we shall rise from our dreams, shall sweep our land clean of the Enwar. Why have you denied him? As Lord Dagoth has said, all shall greet him as flesh or as dust. You're a member of the sixth house? The sixth house, the sleeping house, House Dagoth, the house of Lord Dagoth, the true house, the one house to welcome all true Dunmer and drive the Enwar from our land. Rejoice and join us. Come to Red Mountain and prepare the way for its coming. I don't think I want to.
Sleepers awake. House Dagoth.
Who's fighting?
My mercy.
What's happening?
have this one.
Everyone is a little too angry at night.
This is the end of you.
And the guards are quite happy to walk around.
This is approaching.
If there's danger, deal with it. It's your job.
Suppose you're looking for a...
No, and you wouldn't tell me more about the Morag tongue. Oh, but hang on, they did say the Morag tongue had an office or something?
Do you have the notes from Aspet and Tabalis?
I do. This is a friend, don't mind her. Nothing wrong with such fine company, of course, but I prefer our business talks be just between us. She can wait outside until we're finished. I'm sorry, Vess.
I have this one. No time for idle hands.
Boom, 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 together. Wait, right here.
Surrender or forfeit my...
You're right, I'll be right back.
Have the notes from Aspet and Tabalis?
I do. These notes are from Hasfad and Tabalis. Excellent. I trust he didn't work you too hard for them. I'll look them over in more detail later, but now I have new orders for you, obviously. I've glanced at Hasfad and Tabalis' notes. They cover the Sixth House admirably, but not the Nerevarine cult. Hop on over to the Balmora Mages Guild. It's right next to the Balmora Fighters Guild. Get Shangra Musgrove to tell you what she knows about the Nerevarine. She'll have some silly errand for you, do what she asks, and report back when she's given you the information. Right. What's your problem with Arvesa? Befriending a native, yes. Word of advice. Buoyant armigers are unpredictable. If you step out of temple line, she won't hesitate to turn you in. Well, I don't intend to practice necromancy, and I certainly have no intention of telling her how I feel about the temple. Very smart for an orc, an unearthly interest in the dark arts, perhaps, but very smart. She's always worried that the temple will bust in and stick her in a fire, and worried for good reasons. Right. So you want me to go to Balmora Mages Guild? I believe I talked to her. She's the one who was trying to sell me a cure disease spell for 1,600 septims, I think. So quite a bit. You offer training.
For the right price.
Let's do some of that. Hey, Paxton liked it.
Are you in need of my services?
No, that's fine, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, it's the middle of the night.
What do you need?
Though with all the...
Before I forget, this ring is yours.
Yeah,
I hold its twin.
okay.
They allow us to communicate with our thoughts across great distances, or so I was told. I thought it may prove useful if we were ever to split up.
Very true. That's very, very useful, especially since you didn't want to follow me and be part of my mark spell. Okay. Well, we need to go to the Mages Guild and speak with Sharn. I know it's the middle of the night and we've done quite a bit, but my yurt is not set up anymore, so we couldn't rest quickly. And with all the adrenaline, I guess, from exploring the Dwemer ruin, ruins, learning. I don't know why they're so on edge.
No, you die.
Wow. Sharn Mages Guild. I think they call everybody Outlander. Honestly, if they knew I am a native and an Ashlander, they would just say the same thing. Hello, Sean.
Jeff, no interruptions. I can't think.
I need to talk to you though. I am one of Caius's associates. Caius and I have a very satisfactory arrangement. I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement if you complete a little errand for me. The errand then is very simple. I need the skull of level Andrano. You'll find it in Andrano Ancestral Tomb. But take care not to upset the native. The Dunmo have some peculiar primitive prejudice against necromancy, and take grave objections to unauthorized tomb visits. Hell yeah! Is there nothing else I can do for you? Yeah, sure, but... that's what you want. He was no one special, a journeyman enchanter. You want the skull. You're a necromancer, aren't you? Well, you definitely look like one. This is, I've lost Arvissa. And I really need... oh, let's try the ring. Which one is it? I need to consult with her. I suspect...
Spit it out or hit.
I suspect she might feel the same way I do about going into an ancestral tomb. Don't tell me you are going to actually do this. That orc wants you to desecrate that tomb for some vile purpose of hers. You have another idea and thank you. What is it? It's simple, really. We inform the guard, we have them arrest her. Then take the notes from her possessions, better than allowing necromancers to operate in Balmora. Why would they believe you? That's a good question, but I suppose buoyant armigers carry some weight. And it's not that I don't trust her. She hasn't done anything to earn my trust or distrust. They're asking me to plunder a tomb like it was nothing. I would rather not go against Caius's like this, but I also don't want. Do you have any other suggestion? I know, but I doubt he knew what she was going to ask of us. Or simply blame me. No, I don't want to blame you. We'll turn her in. Thank you. Once the guards grab her, you will get the notes you were promised. Okay. Vess has offered a potential way to get the information we need from Sharn while exposing her activities. I agree to the plan. So we talk to a guard? They weren't particularly friendly with us. But let's find one. This one is the dreamer. Here's a guard.
Move along.
Hello? Three blessings, Arminger. Still mingling with Outlander to no avail, I see. Your patrons were hardly of much help. I want you to apprehend someone in a mage's guild for ancestral defilement. I'm gonna let her speak. Mage's guild, you say? Unless you intend on accusing the entire guild, I will need a name. A Norb by the name of Sean Graham Musgrove. She confessed her intention, and I am certain the ordinators will wish to hear of it. As you wish, we will place her under arrest and then hand her off to the temple. You can remain here. We don't need this to get ugly. Just don't touch her personal effects. I need to examine them. Well played. The matters handled here, these notes were on her person. I'm sure they are of interest to you, Arminger. Honestly, I prefer that a million times to going in a tomb. Nerevarine cult note. The following are notes from Sean Grumbersgrub to Curtis Gusadis. The Nerevarine cult. This Ashlander religious cult follows prophecies of a Nerevar reborn to honor ancient promises to the tribes, to re-establish the traditions of the prophet Veloth, to cast down the false god of the tribunal temple, and to drive all Outlanders from Morrowind. Both Temple and Empire outlaw the cult, but it persists among the Ashlanders despite Imperial and Temple repression. Because... I went too far. Because it is persecuted, it remains a secret cult, and it is hard to judge how widespread it is among the Ashlanders, or whether it has any following outside the Ashlander tribe. The Nerevarine. The Ashlanders firmly believe that Nerevar will return to restore the glories of ancient Resdain. Morrowind was called Resdain before the Imperial occupation. The Ashlanders say the great houses and the temple have abandoned the pure teachings of the prophet Veloth, forsaking ancestors' worship for the false gods of the tribunal, and embracing the comforts of civilization that corrupted the High Elves. The temple, on the other hand, venerates Saint Nerevar, but rejects the disgusting notion that the false incarnate will walk the earth like a ghoul. Nerevar. The temple honors Saint Nerevar as the greatest Dunmer general, first counselor and companion of Vivek, Almalexia and Sotasil, who united the Dunmer houses to destroy the evil Dwemer, the treacherous House Dagoth, and their western allies at Red Mountain. But the Ashlanders say Nerevar promised to honor the ancient spirits of the tribal law, and that he will come again to honor that promise. To the Ashlanders, this means destroying the false temple and driving the Imperial invaders from the land. Nerevarine prophecies. Dream visions and prophecies are a respected tradition in Ashlander culture. Their wise women and shaman take careful notes of dreams and visions, and pass on the tribe's legacy of visions and prophecy to their successors. By contrast, the temple and the Western faiths are suspicious of mysticism, and they regard interpretation of dreams and visions as primitive superstition. The most common version of the Nerevarine prophecy is the Stranger. The verses are obscure, as are most prophecies, but two observations are in order. I would certainly like to read the Stranger. First, many less well-informed scholars assume that the phrase "journeyed far neath beyond moon and star" is just a cliché to suggest a very long journey, but the Nerevar of legend was known to possess a magical ring named Under One Clan Under Moon and Star, upon which Nerevar is supposed to have sworn his promise to honor ancient Ashlander traditions and land rights. Second, the reference to 7 curses must certainly refer to the lost prophetic verses known to the Ashlanders as the 7 curses. Also something we should read. Oh, this is the Stranger. The Stranger. When earth is sundered and skies chalked black, and sleepers serve the 7 curses, to the hearth there comes a stranger, journeyed far neath moon and star. I mean, the beginning sounds right. The earth is sundered, the skies are chalked black or red. We have talked to a sleeper, haven't we? And so the stranger should come. Though stark-born to sire uncertain, his aspect marks his certain fate. Wicked stalk him, righteous curse him. Prophets speak, but all deny. Many trials make manifest the stranger's fate, the curse's bane. Many touchstones try the stranger, many fall, but one remains. Lost prophecies. Ashlander elders complain of prophecies which have been lost to tribal memory due to the carelessness or ineptitude of earlier generations of wise women in Ashcan. Suspicious scholars wonder whether these prophecies might have been deliberately forgotten or suppressed. 3 Nerevarine prophecies in particular are said to have been lost. First, the lost prophecies, second, the 7 curses, and third, 7 visions of 7 trial of the incarnate. Perhaps these lost prophecies will someday be found, either in forgotten accounts written by literate travelers, or in the memories of isolated Ashlanders, or in the secret traditions of the wise women and shamans. That was very informative. And from what I was told by Sargon and the wise women, Sean got everything right. I feel a little bad. Whatever she was up to, she did her research right. Him again, beneath Red Mountain. Yes, yes.
The 6th house is risen, and Lord Dagoth is its glory.
Gosh. Do you want me to try and cure you? Is that a disease in your head you have? Oh gosh, another one? Are you also a dream? Is every second person I see a dreamer? I'm a sleeper, one among thousands. Well, thousands. I bring you a message. Dagoth calls you, Midnabi, and you cannot deny your lord. The 6th house has risen, and Dagoth is its glory. Yep, we've already had that. Are we done? Are you one of them? Okay, no, you're just rude. Just rude is fine. I can deal with just rude. Talk about a crazy day and night.
I wish I could have asked that orc how she knew about this cult.
Yeah.
It's not worth your time. The Nerevarine is a fable. Just something Ashlanders whisper around their fires. I doubt Caius will find this valuable.
I really have to be cautious around her. Eh, maybe. Who knows? It's a sensitive subject for my people. The Ashlanders chose their way of life and still find reasons to curse us for it. Saint Nerevar coming back for revenge? Ridiculous! What if they're right? Think about it. They can't be right because none of it is true. Nerevar would never betray the 3. Besides, they want to banish all Outlanders from Morrowind. That includes you. Not very welcoming, is it? I prefer to make my own judgments. Don't most of you want Outlanders gone? Honestly? You keep calling me Ashlander. Most of them want the Empire to retreat back to where they came from. I don't mind Outlanders, we just don't trust your false intentions. No offense. None taken. But please stay outside.
Did you get the Angra Musgul at the Mages Guild?
I did? Please don't ask me how. And these are Sean's notes on the Nerevarine cult? Excellent. I am promoting you to Blade Apprentice, Midnabi. I'd like some time to think how this fits in with the Emperor's plans for you. So if you'd like to get in a little freelance adventuring, go ahead. And whenever you're ready, I'll have new orders for you. No, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's do this. I'm promoting you to apprentice rank. Thank you. Effective immediately. And here's a little present. 2 spell scrolls. The divine intervention will recall you to the nearest imperial shrine. and the answer of the intervention will recall you to the nearest temple. They come in handy for a quick getaway. No thanks needed. You're doing great work. Right. I don't want to use them, but this is between life and death. I will use them. Also, I would like to visit the shrines to Nerevar. Well done, apprentice. Your training in speechcraft and sneak, I can't say it's been successful, but I have been practicing, is progressing well. As you refine these skills, you'll become more adept at gathering intelligence and supporting our mission to protect the Emperor, or to pretend Resdain. How about that? Anything else? I'm ready for the orders. Let's not waste time. This is important. This is the mission. I've thought it over, and I want you to interview 3 informants in Vivec City concerning the Nerevarine and the Sixth House. Excellent. We're staying on track. First, I want you to speak with Adi Ranir, a Khajiit, Thieves Guild operative. Second, I want you to speak with Hulia, an Argonian of the Morrowind. Now, interesting. Finally, I want you to speak with Mara Milo, a temple priestess. Less keen, but here I've written the detail down so you won't forget. And here are 200 drakes for bribes and other expenses. I don't think I want to do bribes, frankly. Mara Milo is a temple priestess who works in the libraries at the Hall of Wisdom and Justice. She's a friend, so be careful and don't get her in trouble. The temple is suspicious of Outlanders and wouldn't be happy to find Mara talking to you about religious matters. She'll be easy to spot, and look for the priestess with a copper hair and copper eyes. Excellent. Any information how I can find the others? Hulia is an Argonian and Morrowind assassin. You'll find him in Vivec at the Black Shulk Corner Club in the lower wastework of the Foreign Quarter. In addition to his other skills, Hulia is also known around Vivec City as a student of history and lover of books and old things. All right. And then there was the Khajiit, Adi Ranir. She's a Khajiit and a Thieves Guild operative. You'll find her in St. Olm's Canton in Vivec. Be careful what you say and use common sense. People in the canton are suspicious of outsiders. You may have to win or purchase their confidence. Brilliant. Well, it feels like so much has happened.
Need something?
Yep, let's go.
No time for idle hands.
You know what? Let's set up camp somewhere outside. I definitely need to put my feet down, take my boots off, sit by a fire, and think. This is what we're gonna do. Yes, we'll have to think about how to proceed. Going to Vivec feels like the right move, but we need to organize ourselves and sort things out next time.